it will have problems lah. All of you can see, right? Okay, so now let's look at the first one. Alright, I believe all of you have changed already your points. Okay, all of you look at this. The first one here. Okay, now tell me, what is the main point by this person? The number of new coronavirus cases outside dormitories on Friday equals to the previous day of low, while discharge figure blah blah blah. Then some 7,239 patients have fully recovered to date. Just give me summarize one phrase or one sentence. Okay, so now let's do the next one. Okay, so this one, on the 15th of May, 2020, Health Minister Gan Kim Yong made a speech regarding his concern about upcoming issue. Then blah 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 blah, irrational fear of Singapore public as well to serve as a beacon of hope for Singaporeans whose cooperation is detrimental. Okay, so can you give me a summary of this also? Recovering more people is what meaning? I don't understand. You are saying that Matthew, what's recovering more people? Whose sound is that? Somebody's mic is on, is it? Somebody's mic is on. Somebody's mic is on. My mic. Thank you. Okay, very good. So most of you got the point. So let's look at the next one. Okay, here we are. Okay, Singapore's COVID situation is stabilizing with total number of more recorded cases, recovered cases, blah 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 blah, until there is 5 clusters identified. The recovered rate is only about 26%. Therefore, the situation is slightly improving. Agree or don't agree? You need to agree or don't agree. All agree, so it's clear to y'all lah. Okay, well done, Mr. Evening, whoever that has written this portion. Okay, let's look at the next portion. Okay, McSpicy to many is a scrumptious meal, a scrumptious burger with a thick, juicy, spicy chicken patty topped off with a topping of lettuce and sauce. Such a simple combination has won the hearts of many and caused public outrage after the burger was temporarily unavailable. The hype surrounding the said burger piqued the interest of grandfather of Mr. Ng, which led him to try it. He controversially said that he felt that the burger was not spicy. He gave a second chance by adding a layer of their famous garlic chili, but still contentiously did not like the burger. So, what do you think he is trying to tell you? It's not nice to eat. Agree? You have to tell me what do you think you read down here. Blasphemy. Oh my. Oh, Sheng Siong. Food review. Agree or don't agree? Negative, positive? But you have to look after the overall satisfaction of everybody, right? Quite true, quite true. Lioness, you're very true. So is the main point clear for this one? Food review. How come not all are typing ah? I got so many names down here. I got Hun lah, I got Idik lah, I got Judd 19 lah. Huh? I got Jeff lah, I got Cat lah. McSpicy is nice. Hey, but not all is typing. The rest are not doing their review. We got Usuro lah, we got Valera lah, we got Wee Whoop lah. So it's quite clear lah. Not bad. Okay, Sheng Siong, well done. Okay, let's look at claimables one now. Hi claimables. What are you going to claim this time? Okay, come let's look at claimables one. He says that a lot of countries are facing crises during this global pandemic. Taiwan has been under control. In January, Taiwan banned the incoming travel from all parts of mainland China, cruise ship, blah blah blah. Then for Saturday, Taiwan recorded 440 COVID cases compared to Australia's 7,000 infection and 98 deaths. Now Taiwan is trying to push for greater voice in global health discussion. In conclusion, Taiwan is trying to share the experience in fighting COVID. So what do you all think is his point? This one, Taiwan is controversial. This one, be very careful. Whatever you write here. Understand? Okay, just do a summary of what he has wrote. Okay, let's go on to the next part. I don't want to talk so much, but the main point is quite clear. Thank you, claimables. Your claim is quite substantial, but do be very sensitive to things that's happening in the national, international scene, okay? Yeah, okay, next one, we look at Lionel's work, okay? Let us take 1 minute to read through Lionel's work. Okay, if you are ready, please key in the main point for Lionel's work now. So this point is also very clear. Well done. Alright, I can see that most of you are having the very clear congratulations to Lioness. Well done. Alright. Let's look at the other one. We are trying to scroll down. This one scroll fast. Will go very will go haywire already. Okay, let's look at Judd 19. Okay, Judd 19 says that lemurs. Talk about lemurs. Talk about zoo. Let's talk about animals now, yeah? Because you like it happy. You see, if the point is very clear, all of you has really improved, and please use this tool set to be able to continue to focus and then write. Make sure that your writing is to have a very strong focal point. So from here you can actually see that you are much more organized, and you can organize any form of information. Yes, that's right. Wow, good news. Yeah. So the summary is also very clear, right? But this one is a happy summary, talking about adorable spring babies. So this person brings cheer to our current COVID situation. Thank you, Judd 19. The children who are born in the middle of crisis are strong children, okay? Okay, let's look at this one so that we can move a bit faster, then we will go on to the comprehension proper. Yeah, so this one from buy one get one free. COVID-19 patient who stay in D resort. Okay, no, this one you know they are having quarantines in resorts. Yeah, yeah. So blah 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 blah. Let's fast forward to the last sentence. Hence, after careful consideration of MOH, clear them for discharge with precautionary measure for home quarantine for additional 7 days. So what is this person trying to tell you? Clear or not? COVID is good, ah. COVID is good for you so that you can do more interesting stuff, is it? Is it true? Is that what's the thing trying to tell you? But the point is clear, right? Is it clear? Some advantages. I see. Is it about the hotel or is it about the person? Talking about the individuals, ah. But the interesting point is about the hotel, right? Is this one clear? It caught your attention because of the hotel, right? So there are 2 points in this particular passage. The place is actually set up for quarantine, my dear. Yeah, and currently a lot of our hotels are being used as quarantine center. Just for info lah. Alright, but it's clean lah. After that they will clear it out, so don't worry. Because after all the infectious disease is no longer infectious and everything is alright. Yeah, so don't worry, our government is doing a great job. Okay, let's look at the next one. Yeah, talk about travel restriction in Singapore in the first week of pandemic remains under discussion as easing of said restrictions should be played in an orderly manner which ensures safety of people. Earlier this month, the Minister for Trade, Industry Chan Chun Sing and trade ministers from the countries involved are in discussion to facilitate resumption of essential cross-border travel. Okay, this one is talking about, this is a good news. This one is coming up. Well done, Heyman. Yeah, you picked a good news. So everybody read this and then tell me what's the point. What's the main point? And is it clear? The main thing is whatever you write has to be clear, has to be precise. Okay, 2 points always. Even later when we do the comprehension, it's also the same. It always has to be clear and has to be precise. And in all work that you do, in all manners of work you do, it has to be the same. Alright? what is this about? What is this particular area about? Just one short summary, please. Charge your phone there. If your airplane mode is on, then the world's airplane mode may not be on yet. That's a good chocolate wafer. That's a good analysis. Yeah. Okay, so that's a good news, right? Isn't it a good news? True or not? This is a very important piece of news. Yeah, very good. Well done, Heyman. Okay, let's look at the next one. Talk about President Donald Trump. Let's take a minute to read about your President Donald Trump. We're coming to the end of this thing already, so we're going to go a little bit faster. Alright, so I want everybody to really, quickly do a quick read. Do your speed read. And then do a conclusion now. Yeah? So this one is about President Donald Trump. So do you agree, not agree? Is the point clear? Or whatever you think of, do a short sentence for me now. Quick one. As usual, as much as possible, please key in quickly, all of you, because your names are there. So we will take your attendance later. Or maybe I should put it as in this particular case, what is the implication? This one has implication. This one is very good. Yeah, the way he put it is he picked up a news. Yeah, this particular news tells you about something, but the news has some implication. So yeah, so what is the implication? Acting director means the person who directs the thing, or somebody who is in charge, directly in charge of the whole entire matter. In a school, it's like your principal lah, or vice principal. What's the implication? Implication, my dear. MY. I need an implication. Yeah, I think Valera, you have a good point. Okay, you guys are getting the point. Okay, so let's move on so that we can have more time for the comprehension part, because it's coming to 3 o'clock already. After this, we are going to have a short break, then we will have the second session, okay? So, okay, let's look at loading. Loading's work. Loading says that you can rapidly assess if a person has previously been infected now. Such serological test has been used in Singapore for contact tracing. So is the point clear? Anything to say about this one? Everybody please summarize what he said. Short one, like one phrase. Don't need to be in full sentence. If people are able to come with a very clear summary, that means almost everybody got the point. And then after they read and then they got their point, means you have a very clear form of writing. And when you are clear, when you are precise, you are very organized, people get the point easily. And this is how you should do all your English, all your comprehension, all your humanities-based subject. This one you must be very careful. There's one point down here in the loadings paragraph that says previously infected. Do you all see that point? First sentence. Why do you need to know whether the person is previously infected or not? This is a good point. Loading, well done. This is a good detail. Because we need to know reinfection rate. That means the if you are being infected and you get reinfected again, how high is the chance of being reinfected? In a lot of disease or in disease studies, a lot of diseases you will actually have antibodies, and the chances of reinfection actually is very low. It's just like your chicken pox. If you have got it once, technically you're not supposed to get it again, or the reinfection rate is very, very, very low. So, but some studies have shown that COVID seems to be able to be reinfected. So there is a reinfection test to help identify people who has previously had COVID before. Alright, so then you can actually check the spread rate also. Yeah, then also to talk about the long haul effects of this particular disease. Okay, well done. Loading, this is a good point. Very good writing. Okay, let's look at the next one. We are coming to the end, the last few already. Yeah, home test kit for coronavirus is not available. Yeah, from SSS. So if you read the last two sentences, residents should avoid using test kits to identify if they are tested positive or negative for the virus. They should seek help from professional instead. So what is this person trying to tell us? What is SSS trying to tell us? Okay, this one quite clear. Well done, SSS. Your English has improved. So far, if you see that I'm giving you directly feedback also, that number one, your point is clear. So there are a few of you who have come up with very interesting news or interesting articles or interesting reports, and some of you are becoming clearer in the way you organize your information, and I'm very, very glad, because we had about like 4 to 5 weeks of lessons only, and all of you has really improved. But the next test will be a big jump. It will be a writing test. That means we are going to test you written level. That means you're going to write on the board, so that you need to practice your writing instead. Alright, so now currently we still allow you to type, but in the actual exam, when you're doing your final exams, you're all going to write. So your ability to write becomes important. So next week onwards, we'll start practicing how to write. Alright. Okay, let's look at IDEC. Okay, IDEC here talks about Air Canada. So let's look at the story of Air Canada. So Air Canada announced on the 15th of May that they will let go of their staff. So then this implementation alongside many major airlines. So a lot of airlines like Singapore, Emirates, are all also affected. Right? So what is this person trying to tell you about? What is IDEC trying to tell you? Sheng Siong, I know you work in Sheng Siong, okay? Yeah, I mean the demand has gone down. So you see, everything is about demand and supply. Those of you who are studying demand and supply will know that, right? Everything is still about demand and supply. So don't work in a job that has no demand. Oh, but our air stewardess are being employed in the hospitals, you know, right? They are being re-employed in the service industry. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Well done, IDEC. This is interesting news. I think a lot of people will take note of this thing. But when they were doing airline was a very big business. Okay, let's look at KIET. KIET is talking about Health Minister Gan Kim Yong recently pointed out that there is a recent number of patient discharge exceeded the number of cases. So what is this guy trying to tell you? KIET, I think you want to edit a bit on now. Is clear, but there are 2 points down there instead of 1. KIET, can you edit the thing now? You're supposed to only have 1 point in 1 paragraph. Get. The first sentence should be edited so that it will fit the last sentence there. Get. You just need to put in one word, one important bridge. Kate, can you edit the first sentence now? Okay, meanwhile, while Kate is editing his first sentence, can we look at Usuro's one? Usuro says, according to the news article, impact of COVID-19 pandemic has changed a couple of lives. Those who have lost their loved ones struggle and fear that they have kept during this pandemic. Stories like this are unable to wish their grandmother goodbye, etc. Another case also shows impact. A case of normal guy who has been doing their regular business has contracted the virus. Measures like the constant ventilation of oxygen to keep him stable make them feel afraid and hopeless. So what is this Usuro trying to say? Usuro, you need to correct a little bit of grammar mistakes, Usuro. Okay, Kate has already edited his first sentence. So the rest of you, can you also summarize Kate's one? Can you like indicate K, then after that what's the summary, then U, what's the summary? So it's an isolation issue, Mr. Usuro. So you need to highlight the isolation issue. This one needs to be corrected and then needs to be clearer, okay? Yes. Okay, so Kate's one is well done. Yeah, it's clearer, much clearer. Well done. Usuro, are you going to edit now? Okay, we let Usuro edit first. Then we take a look at the next group. Kate one is quite good already. If you can, if you are in the app, can you scroll and then you read his one and then you give me the summary. Just put a K, then the summary for Kate. Kate's one is very clear now. Okay, let's look at the last one, MY. Yeah, stated about 20,000 foreign workers are supposed to discharge from care facility by the end of this month. More healthy workers are able to go back to work, right? And will be 5,400 beds for dedicated blocks, and to house about 60,000 migrant workers in the coming weeks. Control cluster and improving recovery rate. Okay, this one, is this clear? The last one, MY. Is MY is clear? Okay, what is he talking about if it is clear? Any more points you want to bring up? What is clear? Then MY, please note what people are writing about your points, okay? Because if your points are clear, everybody will come to the same conclusion, and that's what you want. That's why this exercise is done in a group, so that you can see what people give you the feedback, or you can see the feedback that people are giving you, so that you can understand how to position yourself next time, and when you write, you are more mindful of what is going to come back to you. In short, whenever you write something, whether it's be it a essay to the teacher, a letter to a person, or a conclusion of a essay of your humanities paper or econs paper, at the end of the day, you want to know that whatever you are writing, people are getting the point. So this exercise is to help you ensure that whatever you write is clear and precise, and so that you can ensure that other people can get your point. Alright? Okay, please conclude your very last writing. Then we are going to stop the live for a while, and we're going to take a break. Then we will have the next session. Okay, you can actually scroll backwards to see what you have, what other people has written for your portion, and whether the feedback has been what you wanted. So if other people's feedback to you is very clear, that also shows that you are very clear and precise, and that means well done to you. A lot of you have done very, very well, and you have, I must praise all of you for all the effort that you have put in to make sure that your work is done well. Well done, everybody. Okay, can we conclude last line? Okay, so I'm going to switch off the live screen now. Okay, so the screen is off. So okay, let's everybody take a short break. All right.